So you have a new song coming out and you want to promote it as much as you possibly can, but you also don't want people to get bored of seeing the same thing over and over and over again on your Instagram feed. So if you are looking for some content ideas to organically grow and promote your music on Instagram, stay tuned because I am in the same exact position, and as I am preparing to promote my own upcoming single, I came up with a list of top 10 ways to promote your music on Instagram. My name is Dano. I'm an independent artist just like you, and I created this channel as a place for independent artists to support each other because it's tough out there. Before we go into the list of 10 content ideas, I do just want to make two comments. Number one, that these can also work on TikTok, so please feel free to take these ideas and do them on both platforms. And the second thing is that these are intended for Reels. Reels are so much better than video posts, and they're also better than photo posts. They're a great way to reach a new audience on Instagram because the posts that are in your feed tend to just go to your own audience, whereas Reels are seen by a wider audience. And if you don't believe me, here's a video that I posted on my actual post on my feed just as a regular video. And then a few days later, I posted a video on my Reels, and you can actually look at all the numbers for my Reels. The Reels consistently outperform the videos by a lot. On top of that, Reels have a max 30 seconds, so it forces you to be concise, get right to the point, and it's also not like a huge ordeal. You don't have to prep this giant content. You just need to think about it in small chunks, 30 seconds of information to promote your song. All right, let's dive into number one, which is to lip sing a clip of your song in a studio setting. What's funny is I used to think that lip singing on Instagram was like phony or fake, but really people do want to hear a clip of your actual track, and you singing live, even if you have a stellar performance, is not going to sound exactly like your track. So it's another great content idea, but if you want people to get a glimpse of your actual track that will inspire them to go click that link in your bio, leave the Instagram platform, and go listen to your song, you do want to try to give them clips of your actual song. I love the idea of doing this in a studio-like setting with either the microphone or headphones on, just to like get the vibe of you recording. It's really simple and easy to do. You can put some fun lights in the background and really make a great piece of content within a few minutes. Number two is to lip sing your song outside of the studio setting. Do something outdoors, maybe lip sing in your car, maybe walking down the street. Whatever is a fun place for you, just record a 30-second like music video on your iPhone. It doesn't have to be a big deal. Just lip sing your song so that, again, people can start to get familiar with what your song sounds like so that they hear it and they're like, yes, that's great. I want to check out more. And now I'm going to go click on their bio and go to their Spotify because I really want to listen to the whole song. So doing that is a great way to just give a clip of the actual track to your audience. Number three is to have your song playing in the background and then go into Reels and have the text be your lyrics. This is a great way to introduce people to your song because number one, by reading the lyrics, they're getting more familiar with it. And for people that are readers or more visual learners, they can actually see that on the screen and get a better feel for your song. Especially if you are a great lyricist or this is a highlight of your song, you definitely want to make sure that you're doing this because at the end of the day, you want your people to be singing along to the songs with you. So it's a great way for your fans to get more comfortable with your lyrics. Number four is to have your song playing in the background, and instead of your lyrics being the actual text in the post, talk about the song, talk about the message, what's the meaning behind it. Whatever it is, just put that on like blurbs on the screen. Let people read that as they're like subconsciously listening to your song in the background, and it will help them be more connected to the song. So again, it's just going to help strengthen that relationship with them because eventually we do want them to take action. We want them to click on our bio. We want them to listen to our music. So it's a great way to help them feel like more emotionally connected to the song. Number five is to do a live acoustic version. I love the idea of doing a different version of the song because if you are promoting your single, you're going to be giving that clip of the song over and over and over again. So by doing an acoustic version, you're still like getting your audience familiar with the melody, you're getting them to hear the song in a new way, and it keeps your content fresh. I also love live, so it's a great way to show that you are great both in your recorded track and your live track. So definitely something to consider. And it really doesn't have to be anything fancy. It could just be you with your keyboard or guitar, whatever your instrument is. It doesn't have to be a professional recording at all, just something to get your audience more familiar with your music. Number 6, a pre-recorded acoustic version. So having a pre-recorded acoustic version is just really great because it's another way that you can get some momentum and lift out of your music without having to write an entirely new song. And especially if you're like me, I'm spacing out my singles pretty far. It would be great if I can release a full original version of the song and then maybe a month later remind them that the song exists by releasing a fully produced acoustic version of the song. So I just like the idea of having multiple versions to keep that momentum going and keeping your audience excited and engaged in your content. And then also you get that really nice professional sound. And again, you can do anything that we talked about, whether you're lip singing and make a little music video at home, or if you want to do something with your lyrics. Whatever it is, just having a different version of the song will help keep it fresh and exciting. Number 7 is doing a very short behind the scenes breakdown of your song. Maybe you want to talk about something cool that you did in the production. Maybe you want to give a behind the scenes and show like your studio, show where you make the magic happen. But whatever it is, you can either have your song playing in the background, or as you're highlighting a specific part of your song, you can have it being played naturally in the video like that. Whatever it is, it gets people a little more excited because they're kind of looking at the song from a different angle, seeing some of the behind the scenes, behind the curtain. But this is really great because it's helping your audience see that there's a lot that goes on to making this song. So it'll help give them a greater appreciation for the song when it finally gets to them, because they have a better understanding of what went behind the scenes to make it. And also people really love having like insider information. So if you can show some of this behind the scenes, just for your audience on Instagram, it's really a great way to strengthen your relationship with them as well. Number 8 is to do a before and after. Again, this kind of goes into showing the behind the scenes a little bit, but I don't know about you, my demos end up sounding nothing like my final track. And I think it's really exciting for someone who's not as into music as much to see the journey that a song goes from how it's like the original sketch to the final product, basically. So doing a before and after is a great way just to remind your audience that you put a lot of time and effort into this song to make it what it is. And it also makes them feel like they're a part of that journey with you. So doing a before and after is a really great way to highlight your song again while also keeping the content fresh and exciting for your listeners. Number 9 is to sing with live vocals over a track. So especially if you plan on singing with a track in your live performance, this is a great way to show your audience what they can expect when they go see you live. This is so much easier than trying to do a live version and like get a whole band and everything. You don't need to do that. This is just like little tidbits of your song to promote your content on Instagram. So it's so easy to do from home. Just pop on the track, sing some live vocals over it, maybe have some fun in the video. And again, it's another great way for your listeners to have that repetition and be able to hear a song a few times so that they can feel like they really know it. And of course, as always, are inspired to follow you on Spotify or really do whatever your call to action is. And lastly, for number 10, have your song in the background while you are promoting your merch. Listen, we all know that we're not going to get paid from these Spotify streams. So if we want to make money as an independent artist, we have to be creative. And one of those ways is to have great merch. So if you are promoting your merch, you can make a cute little video about it and then have your song playing in the background. So it's a 2-for-1. You are having that call to action to generate some revenue for you, while also, again, getting that song familiar into your listeners' ears. All right, so now you have 10 different content ideas ideas for ways that you can organically promote your song on Instagram, please comment below. I would love to hear what strategies you're trying, if you're going to try one of these, or if you have another one of your own that you want to share. I would love to hear from you. And I do want to let you know that we have a private Facebook group. It's free to join for the Rule Your Sound family. The link is in the description. It is a great place for independent artists to support each other. So come on over and hang out with us. It's a lot of fun. And as always, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. That helps this channel reach a wider audience, and I am so grateful for you for helping to share this. So thank you so much. But anyway, you are awesome. You are going to rock your next release, and I will see you back here next time.